Hello, guys. Welcome to the excruciating pain I live in every day. Am I, audible? Can I be heard? Hello, Super Dark. Hello, Ghost Eye. Hello, Talbot. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, I'm sorry, I'm stretching. I'm like stretching. I love excruciating pain as a lifestyle. It's been fair. I mean, you gotta have your pain in your life. That's just the way it is. I've been in pain for the past couple of days. If you know the situation, you know. But for those of you who have been updated, the situation has been dealt with. My brother has promised to not pull that shit again. So, yeah. Anyway. Last time, we only read 2 chapters because the last chapter ended with a cliffhanger! And the cliffhanger was that there was a car bomb, and Prince Isaac, kinda died. I mean, he's not officially dead yet. They have to, like, get some metal out of his skull or some shit, but, yeah, that terrorism manipulation basically made, Lucy just be so sad, like, I should have taken him back right then and there, because as we know, he did not, like, make out with a girl in a bar. That was not Melissa's doing, by the way. That was, like, some stupid ex of, Isaac's or some shit. It was really contrived. Although, I found this out yesterday. Apparently, the author, Crystal Smith, whom even though I know some of y'all... I know I've told some of y'all the true identity of the author, but I'm still gonna call her Crystal Smith. Crystal Smith said that she based the character of Lucy out of, like, various people she knew throughout high school and college, and it's very, sure, Jan, this lady has the same birthday as you. She also went to Bumfuck, Tennessee, University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and majored in political science. She also is a sports lover. She also is obsessed with football. She also loves Outback Steakhouse. I actually don't know if Crystal Smith is that stanny over Outback Steakhouse, but I don't know. The only thing I could think of that the only 2 things I could think of that are not Crystal Smith are Lucy's appearance, which I have seen photos of Crystal Smith before, and Crystal Smith does not look like that. And the half Quebec thing, because I don't think Crystal Smith can speak a word of French. Anyway, welcome. Hello, Video Games McGee. Based on people I met in high school and college, her friend's view for her picture in her yearbook. Sure. Anyway, without further ado, let's read. So we stopped on chapter 23. That's where Isaac fucking died. So we're on chapter 24. I'm gonna zoom in a little. Chapter 24. April 26, 2014. Stockholm, Sweden. Lucy wakes up and looks at the clock. It says 2 p.m. She lays there, confused for a second, then remembers what had transpired in the past 72 hours. Apparently it's already been 72 hours. I'm pretty sure Isaac is dead by now. She jumps out of bed and races into the living room, where Madeline was cooking lunch. Hage, Madeline says. Because remember, Crystal Smith thinks there's a hard J in the Swedish language, which there is not. I'm cooking grilled cheese. I know that's an American favorite that you love, and I do too. Is grilled cheese like American? I actually don't know. I mean, grilled cheese is good and all, but yeah, it's American. It says something about the author when I have to, like, question every fact she puts down in her story. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse, Lucy says. That's good. That's why I made you 2 sandwiches. I mean, it's not that hard to make 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. Like, I know I suck at, like, making shit out of a pan because I don't really have the materials to cook shit in my apartment, but still. You're the best. They sit down and eat their lunch. Then Lucy asks Madeline if she was really woken up at 4 a.m. because Isaac had woken up or if it was a dream. Instead of, just asking that, because that would have led to character development, and that's illegal in a Crystal Smith fanfiction. She was happy to find out it was a reality, instead of actually being happy to find out it was a reality. I thought I got pinged, sorry. Go get dressed. We can head over to the hospital as soon as you are ready. Lucy hurriedly gets dressed to go see Isaac. They arrive at the hospital just after 4 p.m. The security rushes them in the building and to Isaac's room. Madeline enters the door with Lucy following. Isaac says, "Look what the cat drug in that the dog wouldn't have." Laugh track ensues. Ha 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 ha! Lucy cracks up laughing at Isaac using the southern saying. Is that a southern saying? Because I don't say that. Nobody I know says that. Hey, Talbot. Yeah, look what the cat dragged in. That's the idiom. I'm guessing that the dog wouldn't have is the second part of that idiom. That's not what I was looking for. I know someone who says that, me right now 2 seconds ago. Anyway, if y'all want to know a real southern saying, y'all know that thing where it rains but it's not cloudy, it's like perfectly sunny. You know that thing? You know that thing that happens? It rains but it's sunny. It's not cloudy. No. So, that's a thing that can happen, particularly, like, in my part of the United States. But yeah, it can rain, but there's no clouds, the sun is out. The southern way of referring to this is, the devil is beating his wife and marrying his sister. The devil's beating his wife, marrying his sister. Or just the devil's beating his wife. That's what it's called. It's canon. While Madeline retorts, "I swear, Isaac, if you hadn't just been the victim of a terror attack, I'd have break your ribs myself." The whole room ends up in stitches after this remark. Carl Gustav, who has spawned out of nowhere, remarks, "Good to see you two ribbing each other. I know Isaac is starting to feel better when he starts giving you a hard time, Mad." She smiles and goes to give her baby brother a kiss on the forehead. She then tells to her father, in case you already forgot that Carl Gustav is her father, if I wasn't mean to him, he'd think he woke up in an alternate universe. You got that right, Isaac says. Lucy walks up to Isaac's bed and gives him a kiss on the cheek with tears coming out of her eyes. Because, like, remember, they're like hooking back up in this chapter because fucking Isaac just can't die. Fuck. I naming my child the devil is beating his wife and marrying his cousins. Marrying his sister, not his cousins. His sister. Somehow better. Still better than I even grabbed the branch of the almond tree. My lips aren't broke, you know, Isak says. You have blood relatives in the same room as you. I would rather not see that, okay? Hey, Alf. Hey, Roxanne. Welcome to my never-ending misery. Isak has unfortunately survived. The king interrupts. Lucy, just kiss the boy, please, or I'll have to start singing the song from the little... I'm sorry! Excuse me, what the fuck are you talking about, Crystal Smith? Lucy, just kiss the boy, please, or I'll have to start singing the song from The Little Mermaid, and they'll all tell you you don't want that. Kiss the girl, cha-la-la-la-la. I haven't really seen The Little Mermaid before. Like, I'm familiar with what it is, I just haven't seen it, because Disney is a corporate shill. Yeah, the kissing song. Which is, first of all, I have never seen a photo where the King of Sweden is smiling, so I doubt he would actually do that. Have y'all ever seen the King of Sweden smile before? It's impossible, look! Anyway, if we're going to be talking about, love, we gotta bring up... Is it working? Does it work? Yeah, it works. Oh dear, Lucy, please kiss him before Papa gets started, Madeline says. Well, if you insist, Lucy says with a wink. She leans down and kisses Isak. Now everything is right with the world, says Sylvia, who also spawned out of nowhere. I'm guessing she woke up from her, coffin in Brazil. Oh, the couple in the video? That's Carl Phillip and Sophia. That's what they look like in real life. It's Katpu and Sophia. Actually, yeah. The whole gang appears in this. Mary appears in this video! Fucking Mary! I'll tell you, like, who's who. So that's Carl Phillip and Sophia. And... Mary doesn't appear just yet. I love how we just suddenly stopped the fanfiction so I can, like, tell you who's who. So there's, from left to right, Gustav, Sylvia, Victoria, Daniel. Daniel is the himbo. The himbo of the family. Because he's actually a nice dude. He's just not the brightest bulb in the drawer, if you know what I mean. Alright, and, okay. He definitely looks very himbo. He is a himbo, though. Alright, woman in the pink dress is Madeline. The guy to her right is Chris, and the girl in his lap is Leonore, their first child. He looks like he could think his way out of a cardboard pack. And then Mary appears later. You'll know when you see Mary. I'm gonna scream. Victoria and Estelle, who have also spawned, walk in with Estelle running up to her uncle saying, "Yay, Uncle Isak, you're awake! Mommy said you were doing—" Oh, there's Mary! There's Mary! Blue dress! There's Mary! You weren't doing good! never have to ask for a hug. Get over here, Miss Sass. Yay! Estelle runs and jumps up on the bed. Isak grunts and Victoria scolds Estelle for being so rough, not Isak, Estelle. But Mommy, Uncle Isak said I could hug him. Cadpoo's beard is very unflattering. He does look better without the beard, in my opinion. There are photos of him before he grew his beard from like 2010-ish. He looks better. He doesn't look as much of a failure. Why do you think I don't call Carl Phillip the hot one? It's okay, Vic. I promise. Oh, is CP the groom or the himbo? CP is the groom, Daniel is the himbo. Estelle hugs make everything better. Estelle turns and sticks her tongue out at her mother. Victoria starts laughing. She then asks, So what have I missed? Well, I offered to serenade the family with Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid, but your siblings and mother didn't want to hear it, Cadpoo says. Did it restart? I don't care. I'll remove it. Okay, if y'all want, like, once we're done with this chapter, I'll, like, pull up a photo and tell y'all who's who, okay? Like, would y'all want me to, like, tell y'all who's who so we can, like, just get that out of the way once we're done with this chapter? Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid, but your siblings and mother didn't want to hear it, Carl Gustav says. Oh, brother, Estelle says. Laugh track, because she's basically the young one from Full House. I forgot her name. There was DJ, Stephanie, and the third one. I don't remember the name of the third one. I remember she was played by the Olsen twins, that one. Madeline says, You have Lucy to thank. She finally kissed her little brother to save us from our ears bleeding. Ouch, that's hurtful, Madeline. You used to love my singing when you were a toddler. Sylvia jokes to her husband, Carl Gustav, in case you forgot already. Well, dear, that's before she knew better. Victoria goes over and hugs her father. Oh, Papa, we love you, just not your singing. Just for that, I'm going to break out into song at the next state dinner. Don't do that. That's gonna cause a diplomatic tragedy. Oh no, Papa, Vic just misspoke. We love your singing. No need to sing at a state dinner, Isak says. Nope, too late. You shall all suffer when Margrethe comes to visit. Margrethe is the Queen of Denmark. She's Carl Gustav's cousin, coincidentally. She's the mother of Frederick, who is the husband of none other than, guess who? Mary! Cheers, bitches. May 4, 2014. Stockholm. Isak puts on his jacket to head out of the hospital with his family. He knows he will have to say a few words to the media. Lucy gives him a hug and starts out of the room. Whoa! Where are you going? Isak asks. Marguerite sounds like the name of the sea monster. I think it's just like a version of like Margaret. Her nickname's Daisy. So, I was going on to the car to wait for you all. I know you have to make appearance and say a few words, Lucy responds. My dear, you come with us, Sylvia says. Are you sure? I went to stop. Talbot, are you Swedish? I know, from what I understand, you're from some European country. I just don't remember if it was Sweden or something. My brain is very fried from all the shame. Sylvia says, Are you sure? I don't think it would look good to the media. I want you there. And as a Swedish prince, period, I demand it, comma, Isak says with a wink. No, Talbot is not Swedish. Arkt. It was Arkt I was thinking of. Arkt is the person who is Swedish. So what nationality are you, Talbot, if you're comfortable saying it? Call Gook stuff that says, I have no objections if that's what you are worried about, Lucy. Title ding. Then it's settled. Come on, dear, says Sylvia. The four walk out of the hospital to the awaiting media. How are you feeling? Shouts one woman. Isak smiles and says, I'm getting better each day. How long will your recovery be? It's hard to tell right now, but at least a month or so before I am back to 100%. Will this impact your royal duties? The king answers this one. Isak will do his best to participate where his health allows. We ask for your continued prayers and thank you for your support. We will need it in the weeks and months ahead. More questions are shouted in their direction, but Sylvia smiles and says, Apologies if I botched this. I'm trying my best to learn Swedish, I promise. Tack så mycket. With that, they walk to their car and head to the palace. Lucy and Isak spend as much time as possible as he recovers. It gives them time to reconnect and just be together. Which we would have shown, but that would have been character development, which is illegal in a Crystal Smith fanfiction. 3 weeks after leaving the hospital, Isak joins his mother, Sylvia, and Madeline at a World Childhood Foundation board meeting in Stockholm Palace. The royal court makes sure to publish the photos to the press section, knowing the media will be wanting the information and photographs. Brought to you for no reason whatsoever, really. What's the point of this? While Madeline, Sylvia, and Isak are at the board meeting, Lucy has lunch with Victoria. Pepe Sylvia sharpens the actual relations between royal families. Are you okay, Lucy? You seem like you have something on your mind, Victoria questions. Lucy sighs and says, It's my mom. We're gonna bring back the choking! Also, this is another thing that was based off of Crystal Smith's real life, because remember, I've cross-checked like a lot of the details of this fanfiction with her socials, because I'm like that, okay? Anyway, my point is, we get to see why her mother has been falling and choking. Even though I've said this before, it's probably ALS, as we have established. What's going on, if you don't mind me asking? She's been staying hoarse lately, and when she eats, she gets choked easily. It's so odd. She's always sung at church, Vic. She loves to sing the high soprano music in the choir. Oh boy, I wish I could sing soprano. Contralto for life, baby! Where's my contralto gang? I can't even sing properly. Who am I kidding? But she's been unable lately. We're afraid she damaged her vocal cords from all the high notes for over 50 years. Do vocal cords have anything to do with choking? Not from what I remember. I'm sorry, Lucy. I know it has to be frustrating, but if it's just a damaged vocal cord, then she may be put on therapy to help. Or she will have to just sing lower notes. She's been very hoarse recently, her mom. Nay. I am a horse and I must neigh. If that's all it is, it will work itself out. I know you're worried though, and I would be too. Has she been checked for any type of disease with her throat to cause her hoarseness and choking? They've ruled out any type of cancer, because remember, it's ALS. That's good then, right? Yeah, that's good news. It just bothers us all that she can't sing like she used to. That's like what you're worried about? You're worried about her singing. You're not worried about her like randomly falling down and choking? That's not your concern? Your concern is just that she cannot sing the high soprano notes? What the fuck is wrong with you? Is it going there? Yep. Yes, Talbot is gonna go there. Lucy's mother is gonna have an incurable disease. Because I cross-checked with the author's socials, so I know that's probably gonna be what happens, sadly. That's It's good then, right? Yeah, that's good news. It just bothers us. I know. I'll be praying for her and you all, Victoria says. Thank you. That means a lot, Lucy says before giving Victoria a hug. June 6, 2014. Capu and Sophia's house. Thank you for all being here today for lunch. We have some news for you, Capu says. Sophia holds out her left hand with a huge smile on her face. Together they say, "We're engaged!" "Congratulations!" Exclamation point, exclamation point, Victoria immediately says. "Yay!" 7 exclamation points. "Does this mean you're going to be my aunt for real, Sophia?" Estelle asks, very excited. "Yes, it does," says Sophia. Estelle runs and jumps into her soon-to-be aunt's arms. "I'm so happy! Yay! Auntie Sophia!" I'm just gonna make it a metal voice now. Fuck it, fuck it. This is my stream. I do what I want. Carl Gustav smiles and says, "I'm very happy to you both. When shall we announce this to the media?" Capu and Sophia smile at one another. Well, we were hoping to do it on June 27, the anniversary of when we first met. Stella's a demon. Demon child. Yes, I mean, all royal children are demon children. Am I right, kids? Am I back? Am I back, gang? 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 Gang! Hey, gang! Am I back, gang? Am I back? Alright, so what happened was that I had to, like, restart my, streaming software because apparently it glitched or some shit. I hate this software, but I haven't set up, pure OBS yet, so we're gonna have to live with it. Anyway, Capu and Sophia are engaged, and apparently, Lucy's returned to the States. Okay. June 23, 2014, Knoxville, bumfuck, Tennessee. Lucy logs onto her computer and sees an email from Isak. "Hey, babe. First of all, I love you. Second of all, here's the link to the announcement of CP and Sophia's engagement. I know you wanted me to send it to you. Don't worry, I made sure to add the English translations for you and Chris." Why is bumfuck always in Tennessee? Because Tennessee's full of bumfuck Republicans. It's pretty hellish. For you and Chris, no, he didn't get this email because that would be awkward with all the I love yous. Ha ha ha. You know, all 2 of them. Oh, and I'm giving an interview at the end of the week about my recovery and all. It will be on Expressin after it airs. Love you. Lucy clicks the link to watch the video with her roommate, Hannah. Tells Lucy, "Aw, they are precious. You can see how happy they are. I know, they are adorable. I can't wait for the wedding. Make sure to take it all in and take notes." Hannah says, "Oh, wait, what? Why take notes?" "'Cause that will be you in a couple years." Lucy smiles. "You really think so?" "No, I say less than a couple years before you are engaged, so you'll need those notes before then. And don't say you don't want it. I know you do. I get to be a bridesmaid, mate. Or will you have to follow different traditions? 1, I'm not engaged yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. 2, American traditions will have to be followed too." I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Perfect. I expect you to hook me up with a hot foreign cousin or something. Ha! Deal! Anyway, I know it's been 4 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water. And do y'all want me to explain who's who in the Bernadotes? Because once I return, I will if y'all want me to. Tell me in chat if you want me to say who's who in the Bernadotes. I'll be right back. Alright, gang, I'm back. I'm here with a giddy image of the Bernadotes in all their glory, including some people who are not alive yet. So, let's go from left to right, because it's not letting me... There, now it's letting me zoom. Let me zoom! Let me zoom! Okay. So, this is... I don't care, Shopify. Thank you for telling me my package is in transit, but I don't care right now. Anyway, the whole gang's here. Here's Madeline, the youngest of the canon Swedish royal family members. She is girl. Here is her husband, Chris O'Neill. Technically not a member of the royal family. He's the one sane one. Is one of them pregnant? We'll get to that! This photo is from like 2017, I think. Let's see. Pretty sure this is 2017. Here's the queen. Here's Sylvia. Yes, her face doesn't look the best, and that's all I'll say on the matter. This is all canon lore. This is all official lore. This is all official lore. That's the point I was trying to make. Alright, here's Daniel. This is the one I called the himbo. For various reasons. He does look rather dapper, though. I'll give him that. There's Estelle. There's Oscar, who hasn't been born as of yet in the story. Here's Victoria, wearing a butterfly. Yep, this was 2017. There's Carl Gustav, trying his best to smile, but he's not smiling. There's Sophia. Don't know why she thought the hat was appropriate. She was pregnant with her second child at the time. There's Cat Poo, Carl Phillip. And there's their first child. I think his name's like Alexander or some shit. Anyway, these people all look Swedish. I mean, that's fair. Anyway, now we know who's who. Let's continue on with chapter, what chapter are we on? We're on chapter 24. And no, we're on chapter 25. And we'll stop there for the day. Chapter 25. Oh boy, Capu sure has a nose. Capu. Capu. That's a very Brooklyn way of saying it. It's cat poo. Or, if you want to be more specific, cat piss never clean. Because he always looks greasy. Didn't he look greasy in that photo? June 27, 2014. So. Is it back now, y'all? Or is it still dead? Like Isak should be. Okay, I'm back. Good. Good. Anyway. Where were we? I'm hesitant to call it PTSD. Our soldiers and the soldiers all over the world have seen so much worse and have been through so much worse. Dude! You almost fucking died in a terrorist attack! That's kind of severe, in my opinion! I'm glad Isak is an OC, because wishing for his death does not count as a threat to any living people. They are in a true war zone. I do have flashbacks from that day, but I know it could be so much— Dude! You almost fucking died! That's gonna cause some trauma for you! It was recently revealed who was responsible. Do you have any comments on the terrorists? Isak takes a deep breath. I know that the actions of a radical few do not represent the whole. Sweden is an open and welcoming country. We won't allow this to stop us from doing good in the world and helping those wanting a better life. These people do not represent the religion of Islam. At first, like many, you want to stereotype, but recently, Her Majesty Queen Rania of Jordan was in New York City. Yes, Super Dark, she's trying to downplay the trauma from a terrorist attack! Fucking hell, Crystal! It's times like these when I'm really, really tempted to just, like, message Crystal for real and just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you really think this is how the world works? Do you really think this is how trauma works? What the fuck is wrong with you, Crystal? She stopped by the childhood headquarters. I was always raised to ask questions, to want to learn. She explained to me what Islam truly is. I have no issues with the religion. I have no issues with the extremists who have hijacked a religion. They will not win. We cannot allow that to happen. It will not happen, he says. This is like the I have a black friend defense. I'm not against the religion of Islam. I've met the Queen of Islam before, and she's so nice. Wise words, Your Royal Highness. I do have another more personal question to ask you. When you were released from the hospital, your ex-girlfriend from the United States exited with you and your parents. Are we to take that the relationship is back on? It would be safe to assume that, yes, but that's all I'd like to say at the moment since we have just gotten back together. I hope that can be respected. My brother is marrying the love of his life next year. That should be the country's focus. It will be a wonderful wedding. I mean, y'all have seen Sophia's dress, right? It does not look custom made. It looks like it was off the rack at a David's bridal. This reads like a scene in the room. It does. It does. You are my best friend, Johnny. No, wait. Mark, you are my best friend. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. So the family was pleased with the engagement? Oh, definitely so. Oh, hi, Gustav. We all love Sophia and get along with her really well. We are happy to have her in the family. Thank you for sitting down with us. It is my pleasure. Lucy closes the computer after reading the English translation aloud to her roommate. Hannah tells Lucy, I'm telling you, that will be you soon. Mark my words. Lucy just smiles. August 4, 2014, New York City. Where are we going, Isaac? Lucy, it's a surprise. I hate surprises. I know, Isaac says with a wink. That's why I'm gonna surprise you, you bitch. They go have dinner at Serendipity. What? What's a serendipity? Serendipity? They went to Serendipity 3, a restaurant and boutique in New York City. It's founded in 1954. The scene of several films, including the 2001 romantic comedy Serendipity. Okay, cool, Crystal. Real cool. It's a restaurant. That's not the Outback Steakhouse! Then they head over to Broadway, but they do not enter through the front. Isaac, where are we going? Patience. They walk into backstage. Lucy realizes that it's the stage of the play Wicked, which she has always wanted to see. Excuse me, what? Isaac arranged for a meet and greet behind the scenes. Lucy had always wanted to meet Christian Chenoweth, and she did not disappoint. Afterwards, they went and took their seats in the first row. What the fuck? Okay, this is getting into some real wish fulfillment territory here. Crystal, I don't know if you're a musical buff. I hope you're not, because my brother's a musical buff and he will not shut up about new Broadway bullshit. But, what the fuck? Yeah, Super Dark, how much does Serendipity cost? Check that out for me, please. Serendipity 3. I'll spell it for you. At the end of the play, we're not going to show you how Lucy thought about the play because that would have led to character development. Holy shit, they have ice cream? Okay, now I'm curious. It's the restaurant. I mean, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have ice cream that much. Returning in 2021 because, Corona. Is that it? Is it just ice cream? I guess it's just ice cream for now. What kind of ice cream do they have? Humble pie costs $10? Fuck no! They have birthday cake, cookies, and cream. Do they have anything dairy-free? Is there something I can eat without my stomach getting murdered? Do you think Crystal Smith ate at Serendipity 3 once and thought it was really delicious? Oh, the ice cream. This is the New York restaurant! This is the New York restaurant. This is the New York restaurant. Or am I just being an idiot? Let's find out if I'm an idiot. Ignore that. That's some research. Nope, it's the same website. Lucy and Isaac start to head back to Chris and Madeline's apartment. Apparently they're staying there. Lucy can't resist singing some of the songs from the play along the way. Isaac just smiles and watches her. She looks to him and says, "What? You're beautiful." Aww, ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. So, we're gonna switch gears real quick, cause, some of y'all know, like, Crystal Smith's true identity, but I know not all of y'all know that. But I don't want, like, all of y'all to know Crystal Smith's identity because that's, bad. So, instead, for a little bit at least, we're going to read a couple of Crystal Smith's articles, quote-unquote masterpieces. So, we're going to switch gears. I'm going to change the screen real quick to a, just, what should we put it on? I think the website doesn't include the regular menu. It probably doesn't. I mean, it's closed right now, so. I don't know what I want to put it on. Let's put it, actually, let's just put, Fix You on loop, but I'll just mute it. That way y'all have some, like, visual stimuli. While I, like... for fuck's sake. Lock. Unlock. There we go. We'll have that on loop, and I'll mute it. Yes, they played Fix You at a wedding. I don't know why. No idea. Okay. Let's... I wanted... Actually, wait. There was one she posted recently that I like. It was... It was an experience, y'all. Yeah, I'm just like silently like trying to find this. Alright. No, 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 no. Not what I want. No. Older posts. Some of the... Here it is. Here it is. I wanted Crystal Smith's opinion pieces. This is a recent one. Real world really does operate on completely different rules. It does. It really does. It's called Why We Should Stop Painting Camilla as a Villain. Are y'all ready for this masterpiece? Are you ready? Aye, Captain. I said, are you ready? Aye, Captain. Boy, I can't wait to hear her opinions. Alright, here we go. Here we go. For decades, many have painted the Duchess of Cornwall as a villain cast opposite of Diana's hero. It is past time for that narrative to stop. I was struck by how the Duchess is being, again, painted as the villain while watching the latest series of The Crown. We see her as the other woman running around with the Prince of Wales while he was married to Diana. You know, because they repeatedly fucked and basically ruined the life of what was a young girl. It is important to remember these two loved each other from the beginning, and it was the royal family who would not allow them to be together. That doesn't matter. They still ruined the life of a young child. Well, who was essentially a child, but still. If they had it their way, they would have been married to each other from the beginning. Now, I'm not condoning an extramarital affair, but there is more to this story than gets reported. Has she made mistakes? Yes, but I beg you to find someone on the planet who has not made a mistake in their life. You won't be able to find one. Camilla has been a member of the royal family for 15 years now. She has kept her head down and gone to work, never complaining. Hear that? She doesn't outshine Charles! That makes her good, apparently. It stopped. Okay, I'm gonna reboot it. The Duchess works with many organizations, spelt the British way even though she's from Tennessee, including the Animal Care Trust, Book Trust, Children's Hospice Southwest, Cornwall Air Ambulance Trust, Elephant Family, and the Royal Osteoporosis Society. Overall, she supports over 90 organizations, also spelled the British way, even though she's fucking American, where she is either the patron or president. Since becoming a member of the royal family, the Duchess of Cornwall has become one of the most loved members. Okay? Especially by the press. Okay? She smiles and helps them get good photographs for their stories, knowing that the causes she's championed will be focused on, as well. Camilla always has a smile and jokes with those, including the press around her. She will hop into a new ambulance helicopter named after her and share a laugh with the service personnel there, just like she will put on a virtual reality headset and give it a spin. The Duchess of Cornwall is relatable and is passionate about the causes close to her heart and those close to the hearts of other members of the royal family. Press X to doubt! She is the only member of the royal family who personally responds to the majority of those who write to her, personally signing letters sent to well-wishers. She has worked tirelessly to gain the royal family, press, and public's approval. It has not been an easy road, but after decades, I think that it is time that the Duchess of Cornwall gets a break. It's time that the media and Hollywood stop painting her as the villain, which she was, because remember, she basically destroyed the life of a young adult and was complacent in what was pretty much an abusive relationship. She does so much good for the UK and has been a fantastic ambassador for the royal family and the United Kingdoms, and she married the Prince of Wales. We should also take into consideration that Camilla helped to raise Diana's boys after Diana's tragic death in a 1997 car crash. Camilla married the Prince of Wales in 2005 and has been a part of Princes William and Harry's lives for years. Both William and Harry are now married and have their children of their own. Princes George and Louis, Princess Charlotte and Archie. Camilla is the only paternal grandmother they will ever know. They will undoubtedly know of Granny Diana, but they can't know her in person. From interactions we've seen of Camilla with the children, we can see the love she has for them and the love they have for her. I'm sure Diana is happy that Camilla is there to show her grandchildren and children love and be there for them since she can't. I'm sorry, what? What? I'm gonna share this sentence in chat because this is fucking bullshit. I'm sure Diana is happy that Camilla is there to show their children and grandchildren love and be there for him since she can't. Sorry, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Camilla and Diana may not have gotten along, but the most important thing to Diana was her two boys. Nothing would make her happier than to look down and to see them having a stable mother figure in their lives who cares about them. And the same can be said about her grandchildren. Okay. This has taken a turn I did not expect it to take, and I hate it already. Now, it should be noted that I'm a fan of Diana, and I found her inspirational. As a child, she was THE princess, the one who made me believe princesses were not just in Disney stories. However, I'm not blinded by her. I know she was not perfect, she made mistakes, and we can't act as though she was a saint, just as we can't act as though Camilla is a villain. Alright, this is clear bullshit, as we know. So, this really scraping at the bottom of the barrel for hires, huh? Yeah, pretty much. This is a fanfiction author, and she's, like, defending Camilla. Okay, I'm gonna stop there, gang. This got really awkward real fast, so, thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully there aren't as many tech difficulties. Bye-bye.
「最初に